Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. So if you watch my video about what's in my personal item bag, you would have seen that I have the Open Story commuter backpack, which does have a luggage trolley and is made for travel. And it's about 20 liters, and this is a Target brand. You would have heard in there that when I put all my items in here, it didn't actually work for me very well, just because when I put it on, I felt very much like it was pulling on my shoulders and in my middle of my back. And I think it's just because I don't have support in the waist or being able to pull it closer to my body with, you know, as I do my hiking backpack, which obviously a travel backpack isn't going to be made like a hiking backpack. So I was on the hunt to find something closest to my hiking backpack. So I found two backpacks, and today we're going to talk about the first one, which is the Osprey Daylite Plus. All right, for this backpack, I actually really did like it. Of course, the Osprey brand is a great brand. My other bags are Gregory bags, and they're great bags as well. Osprey uses a lot of recycled material. They're great, you know, think about the environment. They're Blue Sign approved backpacks. This one is, I'm not going to tell you the percentage of recycled materials in any of their products because I'm sure every product is a little bit different. But this is Blue Sign approved, which basically just means it's good for they use recycled materials, it's good for the environment. Okay, all right. So this one is actually made as kind of a travel backpack. It's about a 20-liter backpack. This is the Daylite Plus, so it's there's a Daylite, and then there's the Daylite Plus, and then there is also, I believe, a Daylite. I think there's maybe some that are a little bit bigger. Yes, there are. There's a 26+6, which is 26 liter with an additional, it expands and it looks more like a soft-sided suitcase. And then they have a Daylite 30. So those are bigger kind of travel backpacks, but not like this, where you could use it for like excursions and things like that. It does have the AirScape back panel, which this is really nice to have. So it gives breathability when you're using it and walking with especially a heavier load, or in the heat. This provides, it's actually, you're still going to sweat. If you sweat, you sweat, but this will provide a little bit more kind of air channels basically. It also is a breathable style straps here, and you literally I don't know if you can tell, but if you can see my finger rubbing through there, it provides a lot of airflow, which is really nice in backpack straps or on your back. It just feels really nice and comfortable. This also is really nice. It doesn't have that. If you saw in my Jade 28 video where I compared the old and the new versions, Gregory Jade, that one had the older version had a strap that was padded, but it had like this mesh thing on it that would rub. And if you have something that has a nice little coating right here, something very soft, this is very nice, especially when someone like me who has like a wider, chunkier neck. It also has a really nice handle here on top. It's nice and thick. This also serves as your luggage trolley sleeve. Oh, I will demonstrate. So if you can see this here, basically here's the thing, and it just slides right over. So that's how that works. So it sits right there on there. So that is kind of a nice feature to have it kind of built in. This is very lightweight. I believe this one's 1 pound 5 ounces, which is very lightweight. So the material is actually really nice. It actually is not like a hiking nylon backpack, but it's more like a heavy duty kind of coated ripstop material. So when you're using it, it actually looks a lot nicer as a regular backpack, a commuter backpack, a travel backpack, and not necessarily a hiking backpack, but you still have the airflow and things like that, which could still be used as a hiking backpack, especially if you go somewhere and you go on a shore excursion where you have a hike or an adventure or something. This is actually kind of perfect. It also has, if you use a hydration bladder, it does have the little area inside here and the little thing to hold it, whatever it's called, the clip. So, and then it would just come out right in this area right here, like over this, and then held in by these straps. Oh, it all works out if you wanted to use that as a hiking backpack. I'm going to talk first about some of the things that I did want in a travel backpack that I could also use for excursions. And if you remember earlier in this year, I did look at something where I could have a hiking travel backpack for short excursions and stuff, but I never could find that. I ended up with my Gregory Sula 16, and that's just my day hiking pack. And that's the one I kind of took when I went hiking a lot in my camping trips this year. That was the one that I primarily used, and I love that little backpack. And what I was really looking for was something, even if it had the chest strap, where I could tie it around the luggage handle. But I was looking for something with definitely still a waist strap, because I felt that that Target one didn't have the chest strap or the waist strap to kind of hug me a little more and provide a little more stability and balance, where I didn't feel like my backpack was pulling me back. So this one has a waist strap, but it doesn't have hip pockets, and it does have a chest strap with a whistle. It also has two large water bottle pockets here on the side, one on each side, and these are the like really stretchy mesh, so you could get a nice size water bottle in here. The front does not have a mesh stuff pocket. What it has is just a kind of a cavity, and then it's triangular shaped on the side, so that's about how far it comes out. And then whatever you stuff in there, there's straps that kind of hold it in place, so nothing will fall out. Well, that's the goal, nothing falls out. This front zipper pocket goes all the way down to the bottom. My hand in here, so you can see it goes all the way to here, so all the way to the lettering. And it's actually pretty wide enough to where when I was putting my sample stuff in and throwing my things in, this is where I put like my wallet and my phone and stuff, and it all fit in there just fine. The next pocket is a zipper pocket here, and it has a key clip inside and two little pockets in here. Those are the blue areas right there. This goes about down to here, so the middle of the zipper pocket, that's about how far it goes in. So it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, which is kind of okay, because this is kind of stack stuff in here and this part stack stuff down here. So it won't push it out too far, which is nice. I couldn't put an iPad in here. I've tried. Believe me, I tried. But I put other things in here and they seem to fit, like kind of your smaller items. Maybe like your headphones, first aid kit. What else did I have in here? I had my Kindle. I had my antibacterial stuff. I had kind of things that I would want to get to right when I got on a plane. So it'd be right there. It does have the double zippers with the pull type, what do you call these? The pull type zipper things. They're the pulls, the zipper pulls. It has those types of zipper pulls. The next one is just a very large cavity here, very large. It's actually, so this is the width of it on the bottom, and it just goes all the way open. There's no other pockets in there except for where you could put like a laptop or an iPad or a water bladder. This isn't thick, super thick for an iPad or a laptop. I would think I would want a little more protection, and it goes all the way to the bottom, the water bladder laptop area. So I would want a little bit more protection for when I sat it down on the ground. I forgot what they call it. There's not a gap there. So that is that. My arm goes all the way in. I don't know if that matters. The zippers go down only to where the water bottle pockets are. So it'll fold down about halfway. All right, so with all that said, let me tell you, I ordered this initially. I actually ordered 4 backpacks. I sent 2 back right away. I sent these 2 back. They were horrible. One was, the black one was super heavy and so small, it was ridiculous. And then the second one, the pockets were actually very tight, so it was hard to put things in or get things out. It wasn't as heavy, but it was heavier than this Osprey. So I went back and forth between this one and the 4th one I bought. And I actually sent this one back to Amazon. And then I questioned myself. Like, I really did like that backpack. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to reorder it. So I reordered it. And that's this one. And then I put my stuff back inside and I put it on. And I realized what it is. When you stuff it too much, this doesn't have a lot of structure, like, which is good and bad because it keeps the backpack light. But when you put your iPad or a water bladder or something in here, this bows out this way. See how it's curved right there like this, where it fit your back kind of nice, I guess? It actually bows out in this area. I'm going to put my hand in here and hopefully you'll be able to tell what I'm doing here. So as you fill it up, so this is how it looks right now, just standard. And this is how it looks when it bows out. So it pushes this out. And what I felt is that it could be that my torso just doesn't fit this because there's no adjustments. That it hits me in a perfect place to where it hurts my lower back. And it doesn't sit well. I feel like I put this backpack on so many times. Now it's not full right now, so it's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, so put this in, put this on. I want to get the straps correct. All right. All right. Then you kind of tighten all this. All right. So I kept trying to adjust this so I could pull it down a little, and then this would mess up, and then just wasn't feeling very comfortable. And so where it hits is like right here, and then it would bow out like right here on the bottom portion of my back. So I was having the most difficult time. I don't know if you can see that right here. I was just having the most difficult time, although it's weird because it's comfortable, but as I walked around with it with my stuff, which I recommend you do, yeah, don't get it and say, oh, it looks good, it fits everything, you know. Walk around with it a little bit for a little while, because think of like an excursion. If you're going to be walking for like an hour or two, think of how that's going to be. So clean your house, do your yard work, do something with all your stuff in it and see if it actually feels okay. That's all I can say, because yeah, I kept trying, and believe me, I tried, because I reordered it. Yeah, this doesn't fit well for me. I would think it would work on someone with a different size torso. It's going to work very well. The other thing, and I did read this in the complaints, not the complaints, what do you call that? The reviews. The complaints. In the reviews, I read because this handle, the way it's made, when it sits on you, it would push into people's necks, which is totally possible because normally this isn't here, you know, it's the straps are connected up here, and maybe there's like a little bit of webbing right here, but not like this where it sticks out like a good, what, 3 inches. And so they felt like it was hitting on their neck when they would put it on. So that didn't really bother me. I don't know why, because I have like a little bit of a hump back here. But I didn't have that that issue. It was mainly because once I got my stuff in. Now it could be someone who doesn't carry as much as me. This would be a lot lighter and maybe it wouldn't push out as much. So I was thinking kind of worst case scenario where I would add like my scarf or puffer jacket or something in there that I may need, rain jacket or whatever, just to keep warm on the plane. So I was thinking of all of that, and I put it all in there and it just didn't work. I so wanted this to work, I'm telling you, because this is a really cute bag. I really do like it. Anyway, this may not have worked for me, but it may work for you. My next video is going to be on the Osprey Sportlight 25, and I think that is the winner. I think it is the winner. Oh, I've been putting videos up for just a week now on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'm going to try to go back to my old schedule. Hopefully I will make it. So if you enjoy these kind of videos and you enjoy adventure vlogs and cruising and things like that and tips and tricks for travel, go ahead and hit the notification bell for my next videos coming up. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.